What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to stream. We're back, we're live, we're doing things and stuff. And yeah, we're streaming.
We're here to crash into space stations again.
Okay.
Yay!
Alright, well, you know what? We're gonna change what game we're playing now. It's too soon, man. Too soon.
Hey, guys. Oh my god, I take over literally a third of the screen. That's right, because I forgot to turn on rotate.
That makes my life so much easier. Because some of the previous streams, I rotated you.
It's just out of habit. I don't use rotate, especially if I'm like in bed on my side. And then my ship just with auto rotate, I then have to hold my hand weirdly just to keep fucking with my phone. Killing Bill Camp. See, no. The bill cam comes in when we're both panicking about our taxes.
Sure. Then it's just the kill yourself cam. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to stream. We're back. It's not the weekend anymore, and that's sad. And stuff. And yeah.
I saw my cam get taken away. It's because of all the meaty slapping sounds.
I was just making... You're on the right monitor, so whenever I check stream stats, you get covered up.
Okay.
But it pays to, you know, sometimes make sure stream's working.
Where's the fun in that?
What? I guess I'll join the Skilo group, and I'll join the private group session. Assuming Skilo's not forsaking me after saying yes. He wouldn't do that to me, right?
As he's laughing maniacally behind his computer screen.
As he's uninstalling Elite Dangerous. Who said I play on computer? Are you going to join us through Xbox? Through the abandonware? I actually play on my dishwasher settings monitor. Okay, you got a nice dishwasher if it's got a settings monitor.
Your toilet.
Ooh. Well, what else? What other good is the back of the toilet if not putting a monitor on or in?
That's something I want to do. I know I'd be made fun of sleep for it.
Now I get the fun of what the hell am I doing?
Shipping refugees and going attack, and then crashing into space stations.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take away your microphone privileges.
Oh, by the way, one of the last times I played that almost happened to me.
It's not so funny. It's
No, is that what happened to you the second time where you got caught on the little like fucking motor lines?
Yep.
That was annoying. Especially the ship I was using had that one little angle specifically, so I had to switch to alternate flying, back up and go down at the same time, and then angle forward just to unhook myself from the space station.
American, why are you mad? Are you mad because you wanted to play Fortnite with us? Because we can change it. It's never too late.
Never too late. Sorry that where he actually got the Snoop skin and didn't want it. Santa Fe the city or Santa Fe my dreams? Because both suck. Okay, Santa Fe, the city.
I am familiar with this concept. That's right, the city is a concept.
What is this urbanization? What, someone hit your family car or something like that? Cops full of racist?
How many jumps away is that? That's only 9? Oh, that's pretty easy. Just gotta remember how to play the game. So whenever it snows in Santa Fe and the mountains, but not where you are? Because it never snows where I am. Alright, let's auto-launch. And let's hope and pray that I remember how to fly a ship. Oh, we're playing Kotard today? Yep. Highly modded Knights of the Old Republic.
Landing clamps disengaged. You are authorized for departure.
Well, this is not a good start.
So you were hoping for snow.
And rained all day here. Hey, you know, we really live in similar places, it feels like, American. We never get snow.
I know, man. Actually, just straight lives like an hour north of you.
He's actually my neighbor. We hate each other and we don't even know it. Step 1, remember how to turn on the frame shift drive.
I think it was F.
You are in a no-fire zone.
Or was it J?
Retract weapons immediately.
It's J.
Speed restrictions lifted. Hope we don't see you back here, Commander.
Whenever it snows there, and then the mountains hog it all. Yeah, we rarely get snow. It's gotta be like an exceptional storm for us to get snow. Oh, I'm at ODST. Also ODST. Olivia, what's up? How's it going? Also, thank you, I guess. Maybe? Probably? It's fine. Just a little bit of heat. Nothing wrong with that. That's why I'm angry. I don't blame you, but also snow already? If we're lucky, we'll get snow like December, maybe January.
Lucky and snow by hopefully or something.
We get that nice ground slush. Can I get a shout out? I mean, shout out Olivia. I don't know what people mean when they ask for shout outs, but shout out Olivia. Are you using HOTS? I'm using single joystick. I don't remember which abbreviation that is. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I have singular joystick.
Isn't it Yojo? You only joystick once?
It's true. Also, can I debate something? Yes.
Fortnite is actually a fun game and you actually like it, American.
Although that's not much of a debate as a statement. Oh god, it's been so long I don't even know how to activate my heatsink.
You should have it be automatic.
Mine's never been automatic.
Should have been.
My ship is, how you say, disabled.
Frameshift drive charging.
In my opinion, November should be an extension to the spooky month, not a Christmas prologue. That's hard. Because September is an extension of spooky month, of Halloween.
Existing. Use September to get all what you need for all your fancy Halloween things, and then October is spooky month.
Yeah, people start putting Halloween stuff out in September. At least around here they do. November should be neutral, like a palate cleanser after October.
There was a house that was here in town that set up their fucking Halloween stuff in August. August.
That's wild. That's definitely a choice.
Well, okay, they set up a majority of it. They didn't set up all like the special little detail bits.
Yeah.
But they had pulled out like all the inflatable stuff, all the going to consume tons of energy things. They pulled that out all on the all in August and set it up.
I agree with Duel that November should be a palate cleanser after October. Let's be honest, November is a Christmas prologue. Oh, it is. It 100% is. If you want to get cynical with it too, it also comes down to like companies wanting to start Christmas earlier and earlier because that's when they get good profits.
That's why Thanksgiving doesn't get celebrated as much anymore.
Yeah. I like October, but did you hear about Candace? No? Who is Candace?
Oh no. You fell for it.
Do you know what this is?
Yes.
God damn it.
See you Americans going, no. Teddy's nuts for you now. Refuted got the old yoink of spoink.
No, listen, I was just playing into it for content.
That's what they all say.
Also, the silence makes me think that YouTube keeps deleting the message. So who's the real winner then? I think certain words don't come through, yeah. YouTube is very restrictive.
It's probably nuts. Let's be honest.
Which is a shame. Like, what if I was a peanut live streamer? What if I just streamed cracking peanuts?
These cashew nuts, absolutely the bomb. I cannot put much more faith in these cashew nuts.
Somehow that could work. Someone could just do an entire stream cracking nuts and people would be into it.
Oh, you say balls? That might have been why.
Okay, what if I'm a basketball streamer?
Hey guys, you're gonna love my balls.
Trying out Candace's new balls. It wasn't balls. Okay, Jesus, what are you saying?
Testicles?
It was dick. Well, what if my name's Dick?
Well, I mean, that's a different thing. You're putting the C one in than getting your shit.
What if I'm live streaming from Dick's Sporting Goods?
Hey guys, here I am at Dick's.
Candace Richard fit in your mouth? That's a solid one, American.
Fuse disengaged.
Elite is the best. Elite is great. Unfortunately, it's been a couple months since I've played it recently, but it is great.
Especially when you're not lagged into a star and lose your anaconda.
That's true. That was the beginning and the end for you.
Yeah.
One day I'll get engineered parts and that'll be cool.
Ready to engage.
You fell for it. Wait, you fell for it to facet more. Worse than a recommendation. Jesus.
That was mean, I take it back. You can't take it back, it's already out.
Like the Richard.
Yep. That's what she said.
I mean, at least it's better than Meta.
I don't think I've heard that one either, but I'm not gonna ask.
Meta es huevos en tu boca. Same exact thing. It's literally the same. It's not Nick Note's balls, but still.
Frameshift drive charging.
Big Glenn, what's up? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm big chillin', big vibin', big Richardin'.
Big crashing the station thing.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not gonna happen. Have you played Sea of Thieves? Yes, I love Sea of Thieves as well. The problem with Sea of Thieves is it's too scary to play by yourself. I don't know how solo sloop players survive because when I leave my ship, I'm constantly paranoid that someone is sinking my ship.
It's called solo soup players are a different breed of cycle.
Like when I play with friends, there's always almost someone left behind on the ship to let us know if someone's coming. You play solo and it's just like, oh, looking over my shoulder constantly. Sea of Thieves, the Sea of Thieves nuts fit in your mouth? I feel like that doesn't work.
That was a reach. That was a hard reach. That failed about as much as reach did.
I feel like it depends on how it's said. I think the way I say thieves really disorients it, kills the momentum.
See if these nuts fit in your mouth.
Someone got Sam Cedar with that one? How'd they even get him to read a comment about Sea of Thieves? I don't remember some of these jumps taking so long.
Watch. It's because your jump drive sucks.
I mean, it might be. I would not put it past him.
Fuel scoping.
This is the game you freaking took out your ship with your amazing landing skills. Listen. That's in the past. We're starting fresh today. We're starting anew.
Secretly, he's been playing for like a couple hours now, rebuilding his stuff.
Couple
Because he's
hours.
straight up starting new.
No, a couple hours. I've been playing for months since off stream, you know.
I forgot about my code.
That's why there hasn't been any nighttime streams. I've been training. I can land like a machine now.
Yeah, while you've been playing, just fucking push it to the limits. Been playing it in the background all the time.
Yep.
You put a sweatband on and everything.
I was doing the South Park WoW episode just with Be Dangerous. Is that a spaceship pizza?
Oh, it's a pizza.
Why does it look like
it
it looks like an A-wing.
Frameshift drive
It used to be a rectangle. The long way.
So I got spaceships on the brain. Christmas stream, maybe set up a date before Christmas and we act like it's Christmas. I'm down. We can play my favorite Christmas game, Black Friday Simulator, where you get to kill people in a mall.
Isn't that just Call of Duty?
Pretty much. Oh, hi, Kill. I just noticed you're on screen. How come you're not playing? Because he'd rather make figures. Like some kind of gerbil.
See all this, Vicklin? I gotta get this all painted up eventually. Except those two.
Those two are forever in timeout.
No, those are Croc scores. They don't match with the Black Templar shit.
How do I not see an engineer logo? But Matt needs your assistance landing his ship. I don't need assistance. I'm an expert.
That's what someone who needs help landing the ship would say.
No, because I bought an auto lander, so it's no longer a problem.
See, but that was my assistance. I convinced you the aid of which an autolander helps.
Listen, I think we're just gonna have.
Really wrong?
I think we're just gonna have to ban the words like landing and space station and chat.
Oh, you know, you really do well at forcibly crashing your ship into that Death Star-like entity in this.
Okay, Death
Apple
Star.
area.
Anything in relation to space or Star Wars?
Dang, it really sucks that you forcibly located your vessel into the same exact space as this artificial planetoid of which commerce is done on.
Okay, you know, I won't even be mad about that one because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work in words.
It can be. Three-hour tour, let's go.
Listen, that's just space games as a whole.
fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
See, no, then the issue is you're gonna come across someone who has, like, this space shanty stuff from Starfield playing. Just fly by you.
See, Starfield was smart that you don't have to worry about crashing your ship because you barely get to fly it.
And the only time you get to fly is usually when you're in combat. In an asteroid field. Why are most of them in an asteroid field?
Tomorrow, go to the polls for vote for me. I'll just type in "You are American" on the ballot. No, you gotta. If you're gonna vote for anybody tomorrow, you gotta vote for Harambe.
No, Peanut.
True.
Don't get me wrong. Also irritates me. But if you look into it, The fucker had like 7 years. Yeah. I'll go file for custody. I'll go file for the thing specific for taking care of and housing a squirrel, and just wasn't doing it.
Here's the real question. Why do high-profile animals die before elections?
They know government secrets, man.
Peanut was actually tampering with the polls.
The squirrel is the reason why some of the votes have been getting rigged for Trump or for Harris.
My favorite bit of useless information that I know is knowing that 16,000 people voted for Harambe in 2016.
Which is funny. It's stupid.
It's very stupid, but it's funny. Like, it's already hard enough to get people to actually vote, but they went out of their way to vote, and they voted for Harambe. It's great.
No, what I find hilarious is when we had the 2016 elections, one of my neighbors, not my landlord or my neighbor building wise, like one of my neighbors, as independent buildings for property reasons. At the little shop that was like a couple buildings down, I was in there. They're just bitching about the fact of like who the fuck, like the Harambe thing, because I think that was like 5th place if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
But wasn't I think it was someone that voted for? It was like there was enough people that voted for like that was like 6th place or something. I don't remember if that was 2016 or 2020.
Where the hell is the thing? You know what I mean? The thing.
No, who is the monster? The thingamabob. The who did you rocket?
The ka-chow. System map.
Are you carrying you into the right space station?
I'm trying to get to, this is where I'm trying to get. To the engineer.
Well, that just sounds like a sketch.
You plan on being there before the industry? Why? What did I do to ask for this? I'm trying to build a community, and instead I'm sitting here getting bullied. In the words of a
died?
really do need to make that a sound effect.
Really need to. Because what would also be pretty fitting for that is if someone follows. So at some random point during like another horror game stream, you're like, you gotta be very, very quiet. You died? Holy shit!
I just need to make it a triggerable sound effect, because I used to have triggerable sound effects.
Oh, actually, have you considered getting Quiet Place?
A little bit. That is great.
I've looked into it. I've looked into it. Unironically, actually, it is really well made. A few issues here and there, but it's actually well made for all the games that have been coming out.
Yeah.
Even like pseudo indie, it's up there as being actually one of the good.
I'm a.
Um,
Oh, what the?
it's amusing because one of the settings is streamer mode, and streamer mode turns on everything you have apparently, but also cuts the music. But
My favorite is that I feel like I wouldn't be able to beat that game. I make too much noise.
well, it's called learning.
I'm just a noisy boy. Noisy boy.
Oh, you'd also have to make sure your dogs aren't barking.
Oh my god, dog will get you killed.
Oh yeah, Kev Do It. I'm not sure if you know him. YouTuber like just watching him was. He has a cat. The cat killed him for a solid 3 minutes straight in his video. But like the idea of that was like 15 or 20 minutes. The cat would just intermittently meow, just loud enough to trigger the alien.
That's beautiful. Awful and beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That's when you know you gotta put him down.
Charging.
You definitely have to make that. It's so good. You would probably use it a lot. It probably would have got me pretty good during Resident Evil. You died?
Keeping in mind how Resident Evil is. Not dying is a surprise.
You didn't die?
You survived?
We'll just have you record a bunch of variations of it.
You slipped on a cucumber and what?
It went where?
And you're what?
You were driving your McLaren in the rain?
Would use it a lot. You would probably use it. Yeah, no, that is one too many woods. But at least it's not. You would probably would use wood. It would would what would.
But how much wood would chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Incredible, what's up? How's it going?
Incredible.
You cheated?
Well, that is what Incredible's doing right now. He is cheating. He's using XP farms.
You what? Honestly, that's the play though, because I don't care about this season. I just want 2 skins, that's all I want.
Heat sink deployed.
I accidentally deployed my heatsink, but I thought I was freezing to death for a second.
It'd be kind of funny if you did deploy your heatsink and would actually chill your vessel like much further than you meant. So there's an actual issue of don't not use a heatsink at the appropriate times.
Probably be a good balancing feature. I want the ice spice for the one gap. I'm gonna take her to Freaky Fields, Jesus. I don't know why I even read that out.
Heck, that's on you. Now we know you like Ice Spice.
Yeah, you're a weirdo, man. I'm taking Snoop Dogg to Freaky Fields.
I'm happy my camera can only capture like a certain angle. I'm so happy it only captures a certain angle.
You need to wear one of those helmets that like game show competitors wear that captures their face.
No,
So we can
no,
just-
I'm not wearing what the train guy wears.
So we can just have that awkward, like, freaking fisheye cam face capture. Like, do they have to have fisheye lenses for those cameras when they're that close? Because every one of them looks like
know.
they're
He
like
makes such a weird angle on everything.
it's like, all right, we got to make sure we capture the contestant's face, but they got to look as weird as possible.
And we need to have the people who are watching know exactly what they're doing.
Snoopy look like Puff Cat? What does that even mean?
Orbital flight engaged.
Listen, it's simple. You ever want to pick up a girl? Just hit her with the you, me, freaky feel.
And then don't question the police kicking down your door 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
She may be long gone. You may have just said it and then walked away. The police are still kicking down your door to shoot you and Peanut.
I mean, in context, it's not much better, but out of context, just saying that to a random woman is wild.
You know what would be absolutely amazing for a game?
Huh.
Take Fortnite and just make it not cringe.
Fortnite, but all the characters look like they're from Space Marine or Gears of War.
Actually, no. Fortnite, a Battle Royale fucking Space Marine game sounds fucking hilarious. Because then you can really live out your Blood Angel dreams of literally stealing one of everything from all the chapters.
Yup. Listen, I'm not saying I want to play it. Who's painting Space Marine? Me. I'm actually switching back and forth really fast between playing the game and painting. It's quite impressive. I'm also moving so fast that I'm growing and shaving a beard. No, but Kill is painting. There was a... This game had night vision. I don't remember how to turn it on.
It's if you were able to look at your right panel, it's I think it's like fourth panel,
Thank you.
or it's like fourth or fifth thing in side panel on the right. Because your ship's settings, or ship system settings, or whatever the fucking ballpark is.
Yep. Dude, the night vision is such a good addition. Something Star Citizen desperately needs. Landing on a dark planet is awful.
Where you have landing lights, and then pray to God you use your landing lights correctly. Especially your landing, your landing rights. You also want to make sure you use those correctly too.
Well, you need landing rights to land right, you know.
Please observe docking protocols.
That's right. Sounded like fucking Scooby for a second. Raggy.
Listen, you've had way too many Scooby snacks today.
Raw. Raggy.
Hey, there's a stream idea. Velma watch party.
I'd rather kill myself. I do it for the content, but I need to actually be paid to do that. I have seen Granted, as much as I don't like him per se as much anymore, but I've seen Nutsaku do his watch reaction episodes for all this stuff.
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
It's so wild. Like, I'm not
Like-
against changing original characters if it's a good
Oh, no,
change. Everything in that was a bad change.
Well, no, they could have kept all the racial changes.
Access.
Well, yeah, the racial changes were fine.
I actually just couldn't care for. Like,
That's
okay,
that's
okay.
the least of anything they've done. Like, yeah.
But no, making it to where, if you notice, pretty much every entity outside of Scrappy at the end,
Deployed.
every villain is some proponent of white or male within reason.
Well, and even on that, like, they made all the characters. They made all the characters other than Velma like awful. Like, including yeah, like including, you know, Scooby-Doo main cast characters, which is like kind of wild to do because like you're shitting on them as well.
Yeah.
You cheat. I wanted you to land by yourself. A lot more entertaining. I don't know what you're talking about. That was all me. And then I don't know if they did it or if it was like something they wanted to do, but they're like turning Scooby into a woman. I don't know if they did that or if they thought about doing it.
Wasn't in the show at all.
Yeah, so they thought about doing it, I think, which is
Either
At least
we're
they
gonna make
didn't do it.
Scooby as a dog, make Scooby a person, and then potentially make him female or make him a guy. But they went with the other idea of make it an operation / program that the military was doing. Okay. The fuck?
well, I assumed that the only reason they were gonna make Scooby a woman is because him and Shaggy were gonna date, which is even weirder.
So wrong. Like, what fucking girl is gonna have a nickname, let alone an actual name, of Scooby?
Yeah.
Vicklin, do you know any Scoobies? I see your nose growing.
Just Matt? What?
Just Matt.
What?
I'm not vindicated, but I am defended.
I think streaming today was a mistake.
Alright, everyone in chat's getting a timeout. No one can make fun of our glorious lord, Matt the Refuted. He has the best streams.
There we go. Now we're getting.
He has the best streams. I've never seen anyone stream just as good as him.
I'm the best streamer. My content is grade A.
He's some of the best that I've ever seen outside of Bellin.
I was just streaming Mario 64 for the past hour. Hey, that's solid.
Noise.
Did you vote? Theoretically.
I don't know what you're talking about, Vickman. I'm sounding just like myself. There is no differences. My voice is the perfect one. Ignore the man behind the glass.
We've never seen you two in the same room.
I mean, that's true. I will admit, if Trump wins, I can't wait for all the new Trump memes to come out.
The man is a content machine.
Oh no, Vickland said that we should do a stream of us both playing with each Trump. So what we'd have to do is we'd have to do that and then play Monopoly.
Oh my god, yes. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the best landlord.
I don't know what you're talking about, Matt, but I need the money, Matt. You have landed on Park Place, Matt, so I need your money, Matt.
Everyone knows I own Park Place. It's my place. It's my park. It's the most beautiful park.
I don't know what you're saying. I have built 3 hotels on it. It might be against the rules, but I am me. I am Kill, and I am the best that there is for building hotels.
I wrote The Art of Business. I wrote it all myself in crayon.
This is a segment that's gonna get pulled on to fucking shorts.
Wait, well, you want to know something real funny?
What?
I was talking about the video I released with my friends in 2016 that got it got copyright strike, or not copyright strike, it got like community guideline. You know what the title was?
What?
Trump deports us.
That's funny.
But also, it took them so long to have a problem with it.
Commence departure.
Trump had a good campaign, while on the other hand, the entirety of Harris' campaign was hating on Trump. I disagree. Regardless of who you're voting for, they both had horrible campaigns.
I think if we're gonna talk about who had a better going campaign, Trump rambles a lot.
Yeah.
He would touch on the topics that he needs to touch on, but he would ramble a lot. I have literally zero faith in Harris if she gets elected.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travel
Like
complete.
that is I am actually kind of fearing for the state of America if she gets elected, because I'd rather have neither of the two currently.
Yeah.
Than
I'm
either
concerned
of
no
the two.
matter who wins.
Not only does Harris do word salads, there was not necessarily recently, but like within the last couple of weeks, she has fucked up like 3 or 4 different answers.
Yeah.
Where she just straight killed what her argument point was on the first and second question. And then she tries to save it throughout the rest, and can't.
She also ruined any goodwill she was getting by just doing exactly everything that Biden was gonna do.
Well, it's also apparently she was supposed to be the contrarian to Biden. Whatever Biden would do, she'd be the one that would she would be the devil's advocate for any decision Biden did, to be like, are we sure we want to, do this? Because here's what some of the points are, and that's the position that she had been trained into. And now she's trying to run for president. She keeps going her own fucking arguments.
I will you, Barney, for I am the best voter. There is no voter better than me.
This is why I'm voting
No
for
one-
Harambe.
No one can love better than me, and everybody loves me, for I am Barney, the purple dinosaur.
What ship do you have? I'm rocking the Alliance Chieftain.
The Hunter variant, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
There's a cargo and combat variant. I got white stuff on my fingers. Giggity.
Also, I do enjoy the unironic irony, though, of Biden performing so bad and then dropping out that it's now it's making Trump look old, because now he's the older candidate.
Yeah.
Also, I saw someone make the joke, and it's also funny to me, where if Trump loses, he'd be the first person to... He'd be the first person to lose the presidency from winning a debate.
Yeah. No, that's one of the funny issues of where I'm living is because a couple of the people here in the house are Democratic or Democratic-esque. Some of us are Republican-esque. And
May
one
God
of
have
us
mercy on your souls.
Well, the thing is, we all can actually talk about the differences, and we don't try to, prove one is right versus the other.
Yeah.
Because currently, we're all in that same leaning area of we have like the different parts of the political spectrum, but we're removed from it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm conservative, and as the one who helped me deal with the dump stuff today, he mentioned I'm very, very much more like folk. His words, and it's the flavor. You have not necessarily the Nazi belief, but for America, but you're like definitely a my country first mentality.
Yeah.
I just went, why'd you bring up Nazis? I mean, other than all my jokes, why'd you bring up the Nazis?
I'm not a Nazi.
Like, I'll make the jokes, and whenever I'm like playing like Call to Arms, World War II, or I'm playing Men of War Assault Squad 2, I always play the Germans because I just like the Tiger, I like the Panther, and all that stuff. I like that stuff. I don't like watching my tanks take one round and exploding like the American tanks.
Welcome, Commander.
Because, why did I build that?
Why not? But yeah, I get you.
Here I am, defending myself for liking. We're going downhill.
Oh, did you damage your ship?
Nah. I would never.
That?
I would never. I did not. Why? Or can you not hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Also, I have no idea what you're talking about, Vicklin. I am the #1 political commentator on YouTube.
Is just no audio happening?
I heard that, but yes, there was no
Oh,
audio.
my earbuds just didn't.
Happened. Hold on.
Strongly advised.
Earbuds, why?
Security, Commander.
I use the Imperial Clipper for transport and the Diamondback Explorer for exobio. How much is the Diamondback Explorer? Because I kind of want to do some exobio.
Right, now I should be back on my earbuds.
All clear. Until next time, Commander.
It's 1.8 million? Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, you just, like, straight up died. First time doing exobio, I got 22 million. Jeez. So would you recommend, because I've been trying to get my,
Greetings, Commander.
I've been trying to help
Be mindful of other ships.
my cousin with this game, and he's having trouble with money. Would you recommend exploration and exobio as good starting money?
There we go. I don't know what the hell that was about, but it completely desynced my earbuds.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Commander, I must point out that our carrier's weaponry is far larger than yours.
He is the best apologist.
Launch your weapons immediately.
Guys, I
Cease
don't know
your
what,
hostilities.
I don't know what else was being said because I obviously didn't hear it after I stopped talking. And it's not like I was trying to look for something or whatever.
Assisted approach is underway.
I believe I said words. That's about the extent that I remember.
Wiggity words, man.
I failed to make a German joke 5 times in a row. Why did it keep deleting you, American?
Oh, apparently there is a, I forgot if it's Texas or Tennessee, it's one of the 2 T's. There is a very, very blatantly planted,
Commence shutdown. Welcome to a carrier.
Russian person in our government. Like, small-scale government, like towns and, counties.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, well, what about warm water ports?
Do you know why that's stupid?
Not exactly. Is that the same guy that... Is that the same guy that wanted to drop radiation above towns to build up our resistance?
I don't think so. This is a recent thing.
Because there's another guy that is an active politician that wanted to do that to help build up our resistance.
No, this guy is straight because of just how he is, how he talks, or some of his talking points are just that dumb. Everyone's like, without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, this guy's a Russian plant into our government. Yeah, and he has ties back to like insert some organization here for Russians. I can't remember exactly which the 2 it is, but the guy is literally going, "Hey, we should really worry about warm water ports and let the ports stay open all year by working on doing this, that, or something like that." America does not have a single cold water port. All of our ports are warm water. Warm water ports they do not freeze during the winter. Russia, however, only has one technical warm water port they can rely on in Crimea. You can get where the issue lies.
Yep. A couple issues with that. Do you know how to fix controller drift? Are you asking for advice or are you offering to give? Because my joystick has drift, but I do have advice for not Joy-Con drift, but controller drift.
Sounds really stupid.
Frameshift drive charging.
Get one of those back massagers, or the like the massage gun.
Yeah.
And then put that on full speed, and then put it onto the joystick, and then roll it counterclockwise like 7 times while basically pummeling the shit out of it. Apparently that resets Joy-Con drift, or joystick drift in general.
That's one I did not know of. That's wild.
That's one I found that I've only seen like 2 or 3 videos of, but the person literally showed, because they have like a Me setup. They have a laptop, controller, they have a computer tower, and that's it. And they videotape them doing this, like, hey, yeah, so look at this real quick. Bop, does the whole thing. It's connected. You can see the joystick like before drift and after drift.
Yeah.
Because it was like 0.3 or 0.4 to the left, so not significant enough. Well, significant enough, not like the worst. It went back to 0 because basically you, I guess, vibrated the shit out of the sensors and reset what was sticking.
That's pretty cool. I've only Obviously, you said you already took it apart and cleaned it. Or no, you didn't take it apart, but that's one of the things you know. That can help. It might not. Obviously,
You also torch it.
you could replace just the thumbstick depending on how that controller's made. That's what I did for the Switch. I just replaced the thumbstick. And while I was at it, I made it an atomic purple Switch. There's ways in, if you're using it on, specifically if you're using it on a computer, there's ways you can open up software and increase or decrease the dead zone on the controller. When one of my controllers had really bad Joy-Con drift, I decreased the dead zone so that it wouldn't drift when how it was. I know words. And after that, the last thing is, just buy a new controller.
That's it. I think it might be an internal thing. It's probably not that hard to find. Of just like system checking
Yeah.
third-party products or something like that. Barney the dog versus Barney the god.
I'm just trying to figure out how American mix this up.
I know. Just one's lowercase.
Man, you really... I really like the idea now, but there's no way I could get one by tomorrow. Of just doing the entire stream tomorrow in a Trump wig.
Well, there's a Spirit Halloween near you.
True, they should be
And they are
gone by
closed.
now. Yeah, they should be gone now.
They'd be gone. They'd be gone by like the second day of November, though. So that
Just
that,
look at
that
just look in the trash
distinctly
can out
is
back, and it's just full of Trump wigs. Unsold trunk wigs. This game mastered the soundtrack, not as good as Interstellar, but still. I haven't seen Interstellar yet, so I'm gonna agree.
Interstellar is a pretty good movie. There is a lot of music in Interstellar that's just really fucking good. The movie is okay.
I'm the best player at buckshot. I can definitely tell the shells apart.
Wait, Interstellar's re-releasing in fucking December? The movie's like 10 years old.
And it's not getting a sequel. That's such a random re-release. Usually they do the re-releases when it's like, oh yeah, the sequel's coming out.
Docking request denied.
What do you mean docking request denied? Screw you.
Docking request denied. Docking request
Oh, well, that's a
denied.
fun thing.
Docking request denied.
Me hammering this against my knee just popped the... Did you die?
Nope, because I'm a champ. See? Like a champ. Like a glove?
Like a glove.
As you then explode.
I hit the brakes too hard and it overwhelms the ship. This explodes.
You stay in place. You look back. You see empty space, and you see the back half of your ship retreating into the distance.
'Tis but a flesh wound. Man, I'm just trying to find a place I can get some quests from, because I need some meta alloys so I can engineer my shit.
Well, use the link that X shared. If you still have access to that. before you look it up online, it'll tell you some places that actually have it.
Yeah, I don't know which. I'm having trouble finding the website.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, let's see if I can find a thing. Benaria, that sounds familiar.
Currently, still, to my knowledge, 4 people as of tomorrow.
I've been searching for a place closest to me that sells Imperial Cutter. The closest one is 62 jumps away. Oh, that's so close.
You can do it as long as you take the mainline systems.
Okay, what system am I at?
Zimbabwe.
Galaxy map. We're in Decate.
Heatsink deployed.
Just asking if you're cool with it because I've been seeing Buckshot multiplayer bit and it looks cool. I'm not against it, especially because I don't have plans yet.
Buckshot's that furry game that's come out, right? The betting one, or
Yeah, the Russian roulette one.
yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Get you, X, Sam, and whoever else.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. You can
We
play
make it.
creative. It's fun.
Randoms are scary.
Especially when they breathe into the mic and you only hear their life issues as their wife is screaming at them from the background, going, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get your kid in 3 weeks."
Ask as many as 2 people. How many is it altogether? Is it 4?
4 people.
Oh, that's too bad. I want 5 people.
I was gonna make a joke. Like, I would totally be up for a game like that, but it's cool. But you had to guarantee at least 1 hole in the pocket. And you
Yeah.
only get 1 warning, and then you get shot.
We gotta play a liar bar or whatever it's called.
I mean, okay, technically you could also play that game in real life minus an actual gun.
Yeah, but if you don't have the actual
Because-
gun, what's the point?
Well, this is the thing I wish I didn't know. There's a toy gun. I don't know if you've seen it, where you can play Russian roulette with it. And
I
all it
did
does
not.
is it checks your temple with a foam dart. Now, not like Nerf, which you can do it with that, and that'd be kind of funny too. But it's the gun is like this big. Guys, make sure my hands are actually like in stream panel for it. Basically, where my hand is to where the tablet face is. It's about that big, and the thing is kind of like Hellboy's revolver. And what it is you load the round into it, and then you put the 1 round, you spin it, and then you pull the trigger. And what it does is it punches the side of your head. Now the reason why it's a foam dart is so it doesn't hurt as much, but it's very obvious when you get hit in the head with a foam dart the size of my face.
Also, I disagree, American. You said you can play it in real life, but only once. Not true. You can play it more than once. You can only lose once. Donovan, what's up? How's it going? Also, YouTube's being very censory, isn't it? I don't know what you were trying to message, but it's censoring YouTube.
Request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Nerf roulette, it's nerf or nothing. Have you played A
Yeah,
Quiet Place
I
or Road Ahead?
mentioned that.
I have not.
I mentioned that I think just before you joined.
Landing gear deployed.
But no, one thing I will admit I don't like about the Quiet Place is your person has asthma, which is already a debuff for life.
That's a huge life nerf.
Landing complete. Solid approach. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
It's already bad enough that the game uses my microphone, but then I got asthma on top of that.
Yeah, and you have an inhaler. I think it's an inhaler for, like, with infinite uses. Because your character has asthma. And there's certain parts of certain places you go to that have dust in the air.
Oh, hell yeah. Just using the inhaler itself seems like a death sentence.
Using the inhaler itself is not inherently a death sentence unless you're within like 15 feet of the death angel.
And this was updated 5 hours ago. They had 158 meta alloys. We're here. They ain't got shit. I have asthma. It's like smoking, but without the fun part. Fair enough.
So, hey, you're probably going to want to pull your hair out at certain points because a little bit of, I'll say a little bit of the storytelling is like, really? Really? Really?
Decisions were made.
It's like, it's not really spoilery because your whole tutorial bit is you and one other guy. Not going to go into it per se, but it's just you and one other guy going through a building and you're starting to learn all these various things. Because it's like 100 and something days after, 100 and something days after the aliens initially fell. It was like 120 or something.
Yeah. Also, I feel like going on the movie, I feel like being a deaf would be a huge disadvantage.
Yeah, remember the girl from the first movie, the young girl,
Yep.
killed her brother.
Well, that's what I mean in general. Like, they do have the perk of at least, they do have the perk of they know sign language. But, like, you can't hear when you're making noise, so you don't know when to be terrified. The message box wasn't showing up? That's different.
Until our carrier is far behind you.
Let me give up. Using my fucking headset because at the same time my ear wasn't disconnected.
Frameshift drive.
They just really don't want to stay connected. They don't like you.
Well, it's good for music. It just seems like it's calls are not their
You have
primary,
now departed
which
the
is okay. I get it, but also
We'll
fuck you.
see you soon, Commander.
But yeah, no, like I think what would be the better thing overall was being mute.
Yeah.
Heat sink deployed. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Watches all. He's watching all. He sees everybody.
Yeah, no, I've seen gameplay of it, Barney. I watched one person who they set the trap and then walked away. If it's the same spot I'm thinking of, they set the trap and walked away as quickly as they could without making noise. He came by, hit it. He came back and set it, because apparently setting it instead of placing it and setting it or whatever, or however the fuck it worked. And then got through the window, lands on the glass. It ran to the fucking spot, basically heard the sound, hit the bear trap, got off the broken glass, and he was more or less scot-free. He died like not a minute later because his cat meowed in the background again.
Hell yeah.
Which is also a funny thing because holy hell, having animals of any kind is a death sentence.
Oh yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Absolutely. I guess maybe a snake.
They'd still make noise.
Yeah, they'd make movement noise, but at least they don't make noises themselves for the most part.
No, they do. Depends on what. If you got like a rattler, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Oh no, flight got canceled.
Hey, but that's potentially good, unless you don't. Unless you really want to go to training early.
Well, technically he's gonna be 1 day late. Just saying.
God, some of these jumps are freaking far.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm a masterpiece procrastinator even when the weather helps me. Fair. I also think I'm a master procrastinator. I didn't know what I was playing until 5 minutes after stream was supposed to start.
He almost played My Little Pony Friendship is Fighting.
Listen, the option's still there. We can turn it on in between jumps.
I still love how that's a fucking game.
I don't know why peace was added, because you're a masterpiece. You're not a master, you're a masterpiece.
Your procrastination is simply an augment of your body. Accept it.
I think I was a successful procrastinator in school. Because I always got the homework and shit done. At the last possible second. But still done.
I know I was. I mean, I was good at procrastinating. I was good at also just not doing the work. And those coincided a little bit more than I would like to admit.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
I did every project an hour before they were due. I had many projects that were done very soon before they were due.
I had a number of assignments and projects that were supposed to be done that day that I either turned in late, didn't do, or I had done them beforehand and I forgot them at home. The funniest part is, whenever it was a case if I left it at home, I always asked, can I go to the office to call my mom?
I do too, worth it. Listen, this is the way. It's a skill in of itself.
No. Oh, I saw a fucking post. Back when COVID was a thing, you know, a lot of students had to stay at home, whatnot, and had to do online
Yeah.
lessons and shit. Fucking apparently there was a school district trying to get parents to straight download spyware onto their students' computers.
That's a bold move.
Spyware that the school, that one of the fucking, like, the tech teacher or whatever at the school made, mind you, and was able to get approved.
Okay, that makes it so much worse that it's like homemade spyware.
Oh yeah. Well, this is like a relative thing. I might not be right about exactly what it was, but essentially it was like an entire couple of districts were using this one thing. And there were students and parents that were just straight up saying, fuck you, no, we are not putting this on our computers for our home use because they're also our computers.
Yeah. There's a lot wrong with that.
Yeah, like one of the things that the teachers could have done was straight just automatically pull up, no matter what time of day, what the student was doing at that time on the computer.
Yeah,
you know, be it as assignments, or going online, or looking at particular things when the parents are asleep and or out of the house.
Yeah, that's wild. My school had extensions to where they could see all our screens. Hated it. Yeah.
I was fortunate being the, you know, one of the 2009 to 2010 kids going through high school, that I did not have to worry about teachers being too smart about that, because most just cared if you just get the fucking work brought in. And the tech teacher who did the computer stuff for one of my schools, he just straight said, all right, one ground rule I am laying down for, you know, anything happens, you guys think you can do anything, I will know what you look at online. I can go through every computer in this building, and I will know, no matter what room you're in, if your login details are used, what you're looking online.
That's probably not something you should admit.
No. Straight up, he was the computer head, but he was also the cybersecurity for that school.
But that feels like something you should say out loud.
No, it was part of his placard. Because he has a placard. He had a placard in the main office, and he had a placard in his classroom. And then he had
I just meant saying that I can see all of your guys' stuff. Like, that seems...
This was in school grounds. So that is school property, school tech. That's not at home. But he basically had laid down the rules of, don't look up anything. If you're going to be looking up something that might take you to a website, pray to God it doesn't have a virus on it. And for the love of God, don't look up certain adult explicit stuff, because I'm going to have to remove all the viruses you put into the entire system. And if I find that this has happened, you lose all computer privileges in the school until the end of the year. Like, literally, his thing was a one and done. That's it.
Yeah.
You did it once, you're going to do it again. I don't trust you. Granted, he had also, to our understanding, had just gotten off of a 3-month bend of refixing the entire framework of the school, because this is like the first year I'd gone there. Because a student on one of the last days put in a bug that crashed the entire server and infested it.
Nice.
Yeah. So he had a reason. He had a reason.
We had a principal pull up an OnlyFans accidentally on a school presentation. How? Why?
I'm also happy that I was in school before OnlyFans happened.
Yeah, that's fair.
That way I didn't have to hear the whole, hey, so-and-so, can your mom upload more butt pics? I'm sorry. I feel sorry for kids. And this is not a dig at anyone who has a mother or even a father that does this, but I feel sorry for those kids.
Yeah, that's gonna be awkward. Alt tabs got him, but that's what I mean. Why didn't you close out before the presentation? That's a bold choice. Dude's living on the edge.
Now, that's also equally hilarious, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, it's one thing to
his
look at... His
hubris was his downfall.
Yeah. Different school, though. I was sitting next to a kid who pulled up some of that good old P-Hub stuff, and one of the librarians came over and immediately grabbed him by the back of his collar and dragged him out after basically unplugging the computer. And because I was actually doing schoolwork, I just had YouTube open playing music because I had my own earbuds with me. I got pulled too and asked, are you doing anything you shouldn't be doing? I went, listening to music. And they basically went through my search history for that day. I never looked up anything fucking sketchy anyway. It's just, I either look up music or I go to one particular game website and I play games.
Yeah.
But fucking, they went through my search history for the computer as a whole, and they're like, "All right, you're safe. But if we catch you, you're getting suspended for a week.
We'll take you out back.
You're telling me I can get a vacation?" And they went, "Okay, now we know you're going to do it on purpose, so no, you're not getting anything." Because I was perfect. I did not like the school, so I was perfectly willing to just straight look up something, because I could easily look up something and then get a week away from school. I'd fucking do it.
Fair.
If you're playing games on GeForce,
what?
Playing games on GeForce. Are you taking a long ass trip again?
It's not supposed to be a long ass trip, but it's sure taking a long ass time.
You gotta love Super Cruise. Because it's helpful. It's definitely helpful.
I mean, I could definitely get there faster, but I am afraid to use the boost.
Overshooting?
Yeah. So we're just gonna let assist take care of this.
Vicklin, if you say one more thing, he's gonna turn his boat around.
I'm gonna turn it into the sun. No, fucking. No, it was funny because that's also when smartphones becoming a lot more prevalent in school. So there were students that would just straight, if they didn't have a smartphone, they'd try to look up some stuff and get in trouble. And then there's other students who are like, I'm on the school Wi-Fi with my own, because like the school Wi-Fi had like a shitty free use one, then there's the, the actual employee one. Yeah, the good shit.
One of the people I knew, not friends, I knew, at this particular high school back in Massachusetts, he figured out what the fucking password was for the employee internet, didn't share it with anyone. So if the cybersecurity guy there had actually, figured out he was on it when he shouldn't have been, he could have been expelled. He could, well, I shouldn't say expelled. That is a possibility, though, right? He could have been suspended. But apparently, I guess the kid was really tech savvy or something. Like one of those cases of like, ended up becoming super best buddies with the fucking computer teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More so like he could take down our system if we.
He can take
punish
down
him.
our system, and we all fucked.
Listen, let him have it. Let him have it. It's not worth the risk. I always fly out of the so the approach is less likely to hit the gravity wells. See, I suck at knowing how to know if there's going to be a gravity well or not. Also, hello, Steve. How's it going? Sorry to interrupt. Are you pledged to a power? I'm at work, so I'm in and out of the stream. I am not pledged to a power. So much so that I don't know what that means.
I am pledged to Satan. No,
I recently started replaying this game for the first time since like 2016, a couple months ago, so I'm still relearning how the world works. I only found out because I left my screen recording when he put in for the sports team. All good mate gravity wells are the suns and planets, but how do you know when you're gonna how do you know to avoid it so you don't get sucked into a gravity well? Because that is a real pain.
You just don't get good.
You just don't get good. Some people would think getting good, but you just don't get good. Makes sense.
Access granted. Make your way to landing pad 1-1.
They have big circles around them.
Assisted docking initiated.
Okay, that makes sense, but those circles are big. Those are real big.
No, I think of all the school stuff though, my favorite so far that I've ever had was a teacher straight telling a student to, and I quote, "Shut the fuck up about the Patriots." We were in Virginia.
Interesting.
This has gotten into a very heated discussion with one of the seniors who was actually a legal adult because he was 18. But it was a case of his birthday was like just at the beginning of the year, but for whatever reason was not counted as along with grades, so he, like me, was held back.
Yeah.
But his birthday was before mine. So
all 33 minutes out.
It was one of the cases of it was a Patriots game or whatever. There was a Patriots game happening that weekend. And the kid had decided to wear all of his Patriots kit to school. Fucking he started beef for shits and giggles with a couple of the students. Oh, I've seen that bit. Yeah, I've seen that bit, Donovan.
I feel like that.
Terrible.
I feel like that's a common reoccurring story, unfortunately.
It really is. It's hilariously bad. It's more just bad. It's not really hilarious, but to me, it's hilarious.
Why not both?
Because one, I have to legally say that's bad.
If you have orbit lines on, it's easier. Yeah, I might have already read that. I gotta figure out if I think I have them on. I hope that Frontier has an engine update in the pipeline. This game is showing its age visually a bit. Yeah, that would be cool. I also would just happily accept being able to... What do you call it? Being able to walk around my ship. I want that so bad. How's this game in 2024? I came back in 2024 and I've been loving it. I think a lot of the improvements have been great.
Oh, Wait, so you were dating her daughter. So the daughter told you? Or did you actually see it on the news? And, you know, it's a compliment. It's the standard question all guys will say, was she hot?
Docking clamps retracted.
Freaking South Park. Nice. I saw it on the news because my friend John was the one sending the news. Wait, what?
What? She was. But I think it's even more.
There's a lot going on with this story.
Oh, you know, it would be a really funny thing to play. Not game wise, it's video wise, but on Twitch, so you don't get fucking. Well, hello, bitch. Why? Oh, you didn't have a fucking key? Why do you not have a key? Why did you not bring your key with you?
The only time my town Methberry got popular was for police clip on the news and pedo teacher. Yeah.
What fucking police clip?
Unfortunately, mine's got plenty of police clips. Personally, I think that what the game needs is an overhaul to the mission system, though, so that your achievements have more of a direct effect on the system inhabitants. I like that. I agree with that. Some more fun, like, mission types, too, would be cool. I also don't know if maybe I'm just not deep in it enough, but I feel like Reputation could do a better thing as well. But maybe I'm just not deep enough in Reputation to know that how big of an effect it plays. Okay, I read I'll send it in Discord, and for a split second I was thinking of the nudes, and I was like, don't do that. don't do that.
Yeah, you. Oh. No, my roommate's annoyed because apparently he's been standing outside for an hour.
I also think they really need to get atmospheric planetary landing sorted, agree on the rep stuff. Because, like, I don't know, it might make people inclined to kind of, like, have more of a home system if the rep had more of a bigger effect. Is there PvP here? I mean, this game has PvP. I'm in a private session right now. Because I can barely freaking beat AI. I'm just saying, agree gives you something to lose, right? Yeah. Gives you can essentially make a home system, get benefits from being good rep with them, but also want to, like, prevent people from committing crimes and doing other dangerous, other things that affect the system negatively. I know words, I promise.
Maintain an appropriate speed during approach.
Yeah, I told you guys though, I'm so good at docking now. I can do it with my hands off the keyboard.
Deployed.
I still find it funny. That was one of the first things I grabbed back on the follow-up ship to replace the fucking Anaconda. Because fuck landing. I could do it. I don't want to risk accidentally hitting the space station and getting the cops on me.
It's good until
Twice.
it isn't, you know?
Now, granted, you're also making an assumption that Sumofu meant in the game. You might mean, is there PvP in the chat?
And in that case, yes. Always, constantly. What? Someone's getting shot out here. Did I not just buy meta alloys for them to not be in my inventory?
Did you transfer them?
I don't know how. No, like bounties. Yes, there's bounties. I don't know if there's
I like
player
that.
bounties.
There is. Players can build up bounties. That's why I have like 4,000 credits worth of bounties on me. Just because I have hit at least 3 space stations.
Oh,
and
yeah,
pissed them
that's
off
true.
somehow.
And you did the smart
Yeah.
thing. You just moved systems.
Yep. Well, granted, we're also playing private sessions, so I didn't have to worry about it, but
I think NPCs still come after you.
if it's high enough,
There we go. Now they're here. Your ship blow up, you lose it? Yes, you have to pay the insurance cost to replace it.
I couldn't recover my money, so I lost my fucking anaconda.
Why is my keyboard squeaking? What the hell?
Oh no, there's mice in it.
Let's see, my ship. Is there a freaking mouse down here? What's happening? I just saw it when I wasn't looking for it. Rebuy ship cost for me is 5.6 million.
For me, it was 9 million.
Which is a lot, but it's also not bad, specifically for me. Because I put a lot more than 5 million into this ship.
See, the other issue is like I can't trust to play Elite Dangerous unless literally no one's home.
Yeah.
Or if everyone's already home, you don't need to worry about disconnects because the shit's already gone wonky enough.
I'm a founder, so I don't get hit by the rebuys as badly. That's a thing? So is that just early adopters of the game don't have to pay as bad of a price?
Frameshift drive.
Because that's sick. How early are we talking? Because I've owned the game for a little bit. At least like 2015 or 16. Although I think the game came out in 2013. So never mind, I'm not a founder.
So yeah, you're going to go fund me children.
Yeah, I funded the game at the start. I was one of the first 4 members and a mod. Jeez. So you got the experience. Any recommendations for trying to get your friends into the game and get them money? So far, we're leaning towards trying to get my friend to do xenobiology or whatever it's called.
Fuel tank disengaged.
My friends never want to play the games I want. I feel that to an extent. When you get older, though, it changes because those friends just disappear. And then you only have the ones that want to play the games you have. It changes all the time. I lean towards missions and mining, but that was just me. I do like mining. Mining's chill. Haven't played for a while, to be honest, fair. I kind of just wanted to do some space trucking, but I don't think that pays good at all. Mining seems pretty good.
Personally, I hate the select clientele bit. Oh, I want to go here, and then here, and then here. But you have to do it in a particular way, and then I don't understand how to please the fucking customer. Then I get yelled at, and then I have them jump out of my ship as I'm mid-jump to another system to their drop-off, and then Yeah,
I've given up on being Space Uber. I want to haul things that can't talk, you know?
That's why I went super duper beluga.
That war beluga. If it just had like a freaking spray paint, like paint job.
Just ain't just the fucking shark face or whatever.
And then on the sides it says super duper.
I think I have it saying super duper beluga on the sides because I think that's like one of the things you get. You have this name plastered on the side.
Yeah.
Like Olympia 2 and Victory 6 and Starfall of something, and then super duper beluga. Everyone wonders, why is that passenger ship not carrying passengers and instead carries guns? Well, first of all, why are you asking questions?
First rule of super duper beluga: we don't talk about super duper beluga. But no, I'm thinking like big spray painted words. Even going over like the glass and stuff, just really unorganized.
So I'm just gonna have gas at the grind, my ADHD is too much. Yeah, I can get the ADHD pain.
Yeah, 1,300 hours is wild. I don't have anywhere near that, and I definitely don't have the experience.
Or the ADHD.
Or the ADHD. I'm at 138 hours, and that's over mostly happening in 2016, I think. Damn it, every time I tab back into the game, I accidentally triggered the heatsink. Monty on the hood of the ship would be awesome. I agree. We need more hood ornaments and not just dash ornaments.
I just want ship ornaments. Where I can have the super duper beluga with its true war regalia of giant inflatable belugas.
I mean, you turned one of your ships into a freaking alien ship.
Yeah, then I lost it.
Yeah, but you have its memory, and that's got to count for something, probably. Maybe.
Well, the actual one I put in to actually make it look like that is still technically there. I just need another one. Because those damn blueprint parts overall cost like $30.
I have 1,000 hours on Brawl Stars, the phone game. Jeez.
Jesus.
Closest thing for me would be like Marvel Snap as far as phone game hours go.
I don't even know how much I would have had in like Azure Lane or something, but I know in Souls games, I know Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring take the most amount of hours with about 600 or 700 hours in one, and cumulatively, I want to say about 500.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. I mean, maybe not, because it might make me sad, but what do you call it? I wish I could see how many hours I have in, like, Minecraft and Halo Reach and Halo 3, because those gotta be, like, so many hours.
I believe there's a way to look it up on Xbox. I believe.
Theoretically.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'd be scared to check COD. Black Ops 2. Dude, Halo 3 and Halo Reach I lived on. And then Minecraft on the PC, that's definitely gotta have some thousands of hours on it. Them Anarchy PvP servers that made me want to freaking off myself.
Oh, fun stream idea. Dolores.
I agree. This idea has existed before and I still agree with it. This is a good idea.
Down a very bad stream idea. Dolores. What are we doing again? I don't remember.
What do you mean? One of us just enslaves the others? It's great.
Yeah, like you all submit to the greater to the empire. I mean, just submit. Ow, my finger.
Listen, I'll submit, but not for that reason.
No, what's fun? What's really fun, but also really fucking irritating with the new expansion. The damn void worms can go to hell.
Like, what do you mean? Actually, or like because you hate
Yes,
them?
they can actually go to hell.
That's freaking sick.
Well, I'm saying they can go to hell. I do mean that in the metaphorical sense, but they send you to hell because they infest your systems.
Lovely.
And then they'll like pick one system. It might be the same system, but they'll pick a system and make that their nesting grounds, which then turns that to be like where you need to have like a 50, 60K fleet just to get rid of, and pray to God they don't go and just attack you and cripple your economy. Because they'll straight make your worlds, if you don't get rid of them quickly enough, they'll just straight make your worlds more nurseries.
Love that.
Yeah. Like, there's supposed to be a one of those flip-flop, either they're going to be a big issue and become a mid-game crisis, or they're not going to be a big issue and they're never going to be a problem because either they're already dealt with or some faction enslaved them.
What is the main focus of this expansion? Because I feel like there's usually a theme. Is that the, I guess, theme was focusing on them?
Nope. Focusing on capturing the exotic animals of the astral plane. And by astral plane, the plane that we're all on. The glorious plane that has all the stars, because that is considered astral. And we have to capture things called fucking Cthulhuoids, which are giant frickin' mollusks in stupid-ass asteroids, which may or may not become active depending on what goes near them. Because then they'll spawn randomly and potentially just straight kill the ship, or ships plural. Yeah, I, as you can tell, I'm just a little annoyed at their existence.
Can't the space dragons can like spawn out of planets now too, or something?
There's a space boss that does that. That was an event thing. No, it's if you have the aquatic race and you pick the cohabitation star or whatever, where you have the one star dragon that you can talk to it, then you can basically let it eat part of your home world and then pseudo domesticate it. That is an option. But no, this is straight like straight like whaling. This is like literally casting nets out to other star systems to capture the animal and then bring them back.
That's
and
a random expansion theme.
Oh yeah, especially with the prior bit being, you can become. You have a new ascension path to destroying the entire galaxy by. Whoa! Hold with me. Going digital, then destroying the entire fabric of reality.
Fucking what?
Yeah. There's also the new pseudo becoming the crisis bit, where you kill the entirety of the galaxy by messing with black holes, and then basically shooting yourself so far in the future, you're now a fallen empire.
Interesting.
Yeah. So then there's a chance when you're playing like other games later on that your custom faction will become a fallen empire that became a fallen empire in that ending will actually spawn as one of the two fallen empires. One of the two, one of the four, one of the five, but in general, one of them.
Why is this not on? It is on. It doesn't feel like it's on. Kill is talking about Stellaris. Also, I know nothing, or I know very little about Starfield, ironically, Donovan. Maybe one day we'll play it on stream for the lulz. With all the bikini mods, obviously.
Totally.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Starfield really did have, like, endless potential, though. Damn it. The games that I can think of that were really fun were the Subnautica games. I never played the second one or the spin-off one, but the first Subnautica was awesome.
I like how the fact that there's a spin-off of the base one that is strictly a mod.
Is it?
There's one that is a mod for, or to my understanding is a mod for the first game, which is all the same events more or less happen, but you're not the person that dealt with it. You're a person who came in after the fact, after everything basically got shut down. Or all the infection stuff basically went away from the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And now there's a red plague that's like Lovecraftian horror stuff starting to happen. The gargantuan baby Leviathan is a thing.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
It's hunting you down whenever you're out in open waters, and it starts messing with you mentally.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I didn't care too much about the second one being announced until I found out that you're going to be able to, like, use the creatures to do bioengineering on yourself and give yourself, like, traits and shit. That sounds cool. I want to turn into Manta Ray.
I was about to say, I would genuinely trust that better than, most of the big companies nowadays.
Yeah.
Docking permission denied.
Well, they've done a good job.
They've actually delivered more or less
Granted. Proceed to
what they promised.
04.
You should do a Dragon Age stream in the future. It doesn't have to be soon, but I made my character how I made my Elden Ring character. Now, what does that mean? Is that a good way of making your character or a bad way?
Given the he part, it might be, they may have made a monstrosity. Now, I would say if you're going to do a Dragon Age, either do Dragon Age Origins, Awakening, or Inquisition for, actually being able to customize your character, not just playing a character type,
Yeah.
like what 2 does. Which, don't get me wrong, 2 is really good for what it's worth. But still.
But unironically, that is what we were talking about last week, is doing a Dragon Age stream, but not the new one.
You mean a good one?
Yes.
A good dragon. Yeah, I'm not gonna fully say my viewpoints, but I am definitely of the anti-Veilguard crowd, but that's only because of the writing more than anything else. That's just me. Because I prefer characters that have issues, like one character, and then having that stuff written in a not so hammer to the skull way. Everything that's an issue can be brought up in a tasteful manner and worked and developed on. You like the characters with daddy issues. God damn it.
He's got a point.
I like making the characters that are the daddy issues.
Also fair. That's my secret, Cap. I am the daddy issue.
Oh, Vicklin's running away. I see how it is. We just had terrible takes. Got it. Bye, Vicklin.
Have a good one, Vic. I understand you hate us. We'll try to fix that.
We will internalize this. We will develop our own issues.
Origins would probably be my favorite one. Okay, well...
I mean,
what would be the best one for someone that's never played Dragon Age?
Origins.
I guess that fits in the name.
Okay. Depending. Do you want to control your own actions, or do you want it to be automated?
I mean, I do want to control my own actions. I like causing chaos.
Well, because what I mean by that is attacking automatically. Or setting up certain things so your character and or characters will do stuff on conditions. Because that does exist for all of them. However, 2 and onwards, you control when you attack. 1 is kind of like how D&D would be, where you move your character in, another character moves in, and then insert animation fighting there.
Yeah.
Because I would say Inquisition, if you want to be able to do your own attacks and whatnot. But if you don't care about doing your own attacks and more focusing on maintaining your health, stamina, if you have it, mana, and then your abilities, Origins. Yeah, or as Adam said, how do you like to fight? Because I'll admit, 2 and Inquisition have really fun combat mechanics. However, I like 1 because you get cinematic kills more often.
Okay, cinematic kills is nice.
Yeah, because end of basically Act 1, per se, and it's more like the tutorial act before you go into actually be able to do your own shit. You have to light a tower so forces can charge enemy forces. And the final enemy of that whole tower is an ogre. And usually the last kill or the last hit, if it's a melee that does it, is a slashing the hand as it tries to basically palm you. It takes a step back, it's already bleeding somewhat profusely, and then your character runs up, takes your sword or hammer at times because it's fucking hilarious, and then just drives it through the where the heart is. But then certain animations for like genlocks or like the basic bitch darkspawn.
Yeah.
Like basically think of like the orcs. There's a couple of animations where you'll just straight flick your blade a certain way and their head will pop off. And it's just geyser of blood.
Yeah, I do like that as well. You are driving a hard bargain, sir.
The issue is it does also exist in Inquisition, but so much rarer to get off, and it's usually cutscene oriented.
What you're saying is Inquisition, it's harder to get off.
But it's...
I'll see myself out.
Yeah, guys, stream's ending here with terrible jokes. Yep, bye. Yeah, because I personally say is Origins into Awakening, because Awakening is a continuation of the story.
I've never even heard of Awakening. I always hear of like Inquisition and Origins.
Origins came out, and near time when they were basically going to cut any support for the game is when they released Awakening, which was a small, like, fifth of the time or third of the time gameplay, depending on how fast you go through everything. Fifth to third of the time of the game in length, which deals with if, depending on how you ended Origins, either one character, two character, three character, or four character would come into play. Not players, but like just characters for the endings to talk to you at the end of the game. Or if it's one particular ending, your character survived the ending of Origins and was not made the leader for whatever reason, or insert character was not made the leader and your character did survive still. You could actually play as your Origins character in Awakening.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm sad I'm not going to be able to eat edibles anymore. They wouldn't want a high pilot. Listen, that should be exactly what they're looking for.
But Donovan, you're already going high enough as is, so...
You don't want to be, oh god, what's his name? Icarus.
You don't want to fly too high. Hey, keep in mind, Dom, it's only for a couple months.
I thought all food was edible. Not all food. Not all. Clearly you've never had my grandmother's cooking.
Oh, God. All these TTC here? Fake. She served us rock soup.
You want our teeth to be like hers? So now I gotta start eating bricks again? Obviously. But yeah, unfortunately, this is where we're gonna end stream. So thank you everybody for coming up. Hope you had a good one. Oh, you know, we lost the kill cam for a little bit, didn't we?
For a bit. It's been like half an hour.
God damn it. You know this? You know what this means? Time for a fourth monitor.
Bruh. We have 17 monitors set up.
You know, slowly but surely, the more I stream, the more I understand why there's some people that have 6.
Well, no, Donovan, you'll have periods where you'll be in the States on leave for like a week or so.
Yeah, but I don't know how often do they do tests.
They'll do tests as you get off, and then when you get back in. But basically, you have a really small dosage. It won't it really shouldn't, like, it'll be present in your system. But if you say, yeah, I only had like 1 milligram or 2 milligrams, like, to take the absolute little edge off, but that was it, and you don't bring it with you, then you're fine. Because granted, at 1 and 2, you're not going to feel shit anyway, so. But basically, if you keep it to, like, you know, baby levels, you're not going to get in trouble as long as you're on leave and you're not in any way representing the military, per se. But you're also probably looking at, like, a year before leave. Maybe 2 years before leave happens, depending on if we go to war or not.
Just tell them that your body is naturally high. This is just your resting system. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Words and things and stuff. Hope you guys have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow with something. Words and things and stuff.
Whack.
Exactly. Crack is whack, y'all.
Quack is whack, y'all.